this day and age where, you know, imagine this. We live in a world where everything is like we can get it done overnight. You know, we
I went
used to
ahead and
be
started our
in.
broadcast, by the way.
All right.
I
So it's like, all right. So I just kind of feel like she has to understand that if she wants to get better, go for it. Try to work on being better, but just you're not gonna make it there overnight, and it may be that journey that takes like weeks to months to get there, and you have to be willing to take that journey to get there. And if getting better is what's gonna help you get confident, then do it. But I don't know if that's exactly the case. But she definitely needs to stop comparing herself to others. Really, really, genuinely needs to. I think she's like worried that that one individual is going to shatter her dreams of doing commissions. Like, I think she's worried about that one negative individual that thinks her art's going to be garbage and then she's going to like break down and cry. And I hope that doesn't happen to her, but I feel like that's the one thing that she fears. She fears that one negative individual or that one individual that thinks her art is bad is going to be all it takes to kind of ruin her hopes and dreams. And she needs to not let that be the case.
It's actually much deeper than that. Due to the fact that a lot of people, not even just strangers, and so some people in her family, basically make her feel like whatever she does is not good enough. Or like if she'll do something and then they'll complain, oh, you could have did this or you could have did that.
So in other words, she's had people in her life that has always told her that that her stuff has never been good enough. So she's been exposed to this in her own family, and now this is carried with her in her artwork.
Yeah. It's like I've been hitting that nail for like years now. Still ain't fixed.
You know, she never told me that.
Much more of a deep-seated issue, but
well, does she even know that? Or did she tell you that, or did you already know?
Told me it. And sort of heard it. By the way.
So, I just want to ask, was the whole reason how she made that back view all by herself before coming to me, was that because of you?
You could say that.
Jeez. I was kind of like surprised that she just went ahead and did it without me. I mean, of course, I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of happy that she felt that she felt confident enough that she could do it on her own without me having to watch over her.
That's just what I was trying to explain to her. That you should gotta understand. You don't go into a supermarket and have someone tell you, "Hey, I'm not really feeling it too good today. I don't really feel like checking out your items." Like, you gotta do these things. And you say if you want to do commission, you gotta tend to the client. If you don't tend to the client, then what's the point of doing no commission? And sometimes the client is not going to be as compelled as Gator is. They're not going to be with you every step of the way. They just want their idea made into a physical representation in reality. And they may have an idea in their head, but it's really you that helps formulate that. And
Yeah,
most
I
people
was
will
kind of
tell,
like
and
concerned
most
about that
people will
too.
tell you that, oh, it's good, because at the end of the day, they have to tell you exactly what
Like,
they.
I think that's, and that was the thing that I felt like that was like the biggest, most crucial thing that I feel like she may struggle the most on with her clients is she needs to. It's like, okay, I'll give her all the references, I'll give her all the details, but then if you still can't do much with that, and I still have to like look over you having to draw, I kind of feel like, well, where's the confidence?
And that's one of her biggest things, confidence.
It's like,
She has to sit down and be like, I want to do this, and I can do this, and it's like, you know, you can do this, and so why,
yeah,
why the big boy?
and tr- and trust me, like commissions is, and here's like one thing I know for sure that how commissions work too, and it's this: I give you the ideas, I give you the references, and I want you to like do your best to try and make an attempt at manifesting that into a drawing, and then get back to me and show me what you made. We'll go back, we'll talk about some of the things that may need adjustments, then you go back and revision it. You come back to me, you tell me again, and that's how the process works until we get it to where he is. With her, it's like it's more like it feels more like a tutoring class with her than a collaboration or working together on the art. I don't know.
Yeah, basically what I went over and told her is like, like basically like I met Gator's the customer, and you're providing the service.
Yeah, it's like
Which is
I'm
the
your
same thing.
customer, not necessarily
It's the
your
same
art
thing.
teacher.
Yeah, it's like you don't look at a customer and be like, hey, how do I check this out? It's not your job.
And I had a bit of an I had like a little bit of empathy for her because she said she's hasn't had the habit of drawing the type of stuff that I'm looking for, like Bara, Beastman, buff type of characters. She told me that she has been more used to drawing more slender looking characters.
And
So
that's
she
the thing I
told
told her
me,
about. That's the thing I told about her. I said, you started out drawing like slim characters, but then you took the initiative to go online, look up the information, and you was like, I want to make my character a little bit chubbier. And you took the time to go get the information and get it done. So if you can do that, you can make adjustments and make buff characters.
she said that.
No, she did that when she was changing her character multiple times, and it was like, you know what, I'm gonna make my character represent myself a little bit more. So she started looking up ways to making her character a little bit more pudgy, and she went ahead and did that without me needing to tell her what website she should go to or anything. And it's like she can do the work. She just feel like
She's not confident. Like I that's the thing. That's the thing I think she has is like she has it in her to do it. It's like she's just so afraid that it's just gonna end up looking ugly, or she's gonna get frustrated because she has to probably go over it 100 times.
I touched the wall. God damn it.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like her doing this commission together with me is helping her get through it. Like I don't know if it's helping her or not.
Well, you're giving her something new that she doesn't usually draw, so you're taking her out of the ordinary.
I mean, she's definitely getting through it.
And the part of getting through it's not the hard part. Just keeping her motivated just sounds like the hard part.
Yeah, because I kid you not, I kind of lost count so many times as, you know, I'll be minding my own business because I'm trying to give her the time and space for her to be ready, because like I'm not going to be this person that's going to be strict on scheduling her to like do this and that. And ultimately because it's like I'm waiting for my fursuit commissioner to open, and right now she's currently having a rough year, so she has not been open for commissions at all this entire year. So she's been like begging for her followers and people who want to commission from her to be patient with her while she's kind of going through some hardships with her fursuit shop. And so, you know, we have like a lot of free time. It's just, and when you really put it into the perspective in the grand scheme of things, the fact that we initially started this whole entire project back in February, and we're about to be in October, and we just got through the front view.
Yeah. No, it sounds like I'm out of it, but it's like when you when you say it out loud, it's like shit, man. I said she should have been done with this, but then it's
Exactly.
but at the same time, when I say stuff like that, she'll just go back to, well, Gator said I had plenty of time and time wasn't a problem, so I don't see why all of a sudden it's a problem.
Like, there's a difference between you don't have a deadline, so you can take your time to, what the heck are you doing? You're wasting a lot of time. Like, there's a difference between needing time to take care of a project and then you're just procrastinating like weeks and months. There's a huge difference for that. And the only reason why I haven't really been concerning so much about her procrastinating that hardcore is because there has not been any negative consequences to results from it yet. Truth be told, this is, to speak plainly, she's taking time for granted. Even if she is not necessarily in a rush to get it finished, realistically, it's taking this long literally just because she's just procrastinating, and it's just that simple.
Why the fuck I put so many vowels on the map? I assume they changed it. No, they did not.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And of course, I kept it in perspective too, where, you know, I remember you told me, like, you know, in her defense, she isn't charging me a penny for this commission. So I've been understanding on that.
Yeah. And I don't want to kind of push that through because it was like, you know, when he I keep telling, like, when he wears this outfit, and they ask, like, who designed it? I said, he gonna point out it was you. And that's gonna get you some publicity and more people coming to you for designs.
Oh yeah, because trust me, once I have my fursuit or my fursona, especially once she has a complete, that's gonna be my identity. That's gonna be my identity in the furry community, and I will be wearing what she drew for me, like, proud. The fursuit, the drawings, and whatever fan fiction that people want to use my fursona on, it will all originate from her. But yeah,
that and it gives publicity to both of y'all, because then if something happens and, you know, big time company picks her up, and if somebody interviews her, she can basically say, it all started with me and this guy. That will help you out.
Yeah. I kind of find it funny. I'm just like looking through the history of stuff, and it's like crazy just seeing the amount of time she has like talked to me, said, "Hey, we're gonna work on doing it this. We're gonna work on doing it at this time in this place." And then I come and talk. It's like, okay, the time and place is here. Where are you? I'm sorry. I have no motivation. I got lazy or tired, or no motivation. Let's do it another time. Next time comes, and it rinse and repeat. I think it even kind of. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't want to say I threatened, but it was more like I had to put my foot down and say, okay, listen, either you stop procrastinating or I'm going to literally find someone else to do it. And I actually have the money to pay for a commission this time around. Like, I got a bank account, I got a PayPal. Originally, when I first asked you back in February, I didn't have that stuff. Now I technically do. I technically can go on the internet and find someone to do an artwork commission for me. And so you're about to blow your chance with me. And that kind of had to light a fire under her a little bit for her to start like working on it.
I also told her that too, so she got a double whammy on that note. Basically, one of the things was like, well, if he does find somebody, I at least want him to tell me first.
Oh yeah, I will definitely be honest on that. I'm not just gonna just like take her work, find someone else, and literally do it behind her back. That's like, what is that?
Big betrayal.
It's like, that's not how you do business. Like, shoot, I'll be straight up with you and let you know. Like, I may have to break the bad news, but I'll let you know what's up. But truth be told, I just really wanted to give her a chance to just do it, and I feel like she's starting to pick it up a bit more, which is kind of
nice. Did you join the broadcast, or was that somebody else? I thought you joined in. Oh, I said somebody joined in. I thought that was you, and I was like, hold up.
No. Someone actually wants to get a chance to speak with me in private, so I'll probably be here for like 5 more minutes and not have to go. But yeah, I'm honestly really like happy with what she's done so far. Honestly, I just hope that she just ends up finding what she's finding doing commissions fun. I think overall, I think she just needs to see this whole commission thing. She needs to see it as a side hustle, if anything, and not something that, like, how do I put this? With her doing commissions and stuff like that, she needs to just first and foremost just treat this more like a fun thing, and then a business making side hustle second. Like, I think she's worried so much about it. She's so worried about the business aspects of it. I think that's why it's stressing her out so much. Like, if I was to go in and do this whole YouTube channel thing, and the thing that I'm worried about is how many views am I gonna get, how many subscribers I'm gonna get. I'm gonna literally just care about nothing more than just hoping for my stuff to just increase in numbers. All I would care about is the views, and all I care about is the subs. And like, I want the stuff that I'm doing to be fun, and I just genuinely want people to just be happy with it. If I was so concerned about that, I would not be happy making videos. If I was concerned about making money off of these YouTube videos where I literally have no viewership and stuff like that, I would literally have no motivation to do it. It has to be something that is a fun and enjoyable thing to go for. And you let her know I said that. She definitely needs she needs to just do artwork for the sake of just doing it for the fun of it or for practice. Instead of just sitting there doing like instead of sitting there and only doing like this Bara Beastman stuff just because she's commissioned to do it, tell her to learn how to do it in her own free time, where she's not doing it because she's paid to. Just tell her to just learn how to do it because she's just curious or just wants to try it. Tell her to just draw for the sake of just having fun doing it. She needs to not make this stuff feel like a job. That's why she's not motivated. She's not actually having fun doing her drawings. I can tell that. I feel like I get this funny feeling the only time she's ever doing artwork is only when
somebody asks her to.
Exactly. She needs to, if she truly enjoys doing it, she will find some time to do it in her own leisure time. And yes, she told me that it's hard for her to concentrate on drawing when she says that family is yelling in the house and it's just like it kills her vibe to draw. But nonetheless, she needs to find a quiet space or whatever, and she just needs to just simply sit back and just draw something. Just draw for the sake of just doing it for the fun of it. Otherwise, this is always going to keep happening. She's always going to feel insecure about her work. She needs to just sit back and just enjoy doing it.
Yeah,
she'll get better over time.
The funny thing about that, when she got out of the house and like came down, came down to here. Oh, broke his own doing.